product of a broken home, turned out in the streets at age 13. Lost, broken, angry, looking for love in all the wrong places. I've been raped and beaten in a series of abusive relationships, drowning my pain with drugs, alcohol. I've seen a lot and I've been through a lot. And anyone that knows me knows that I wouldn't get on a stage in front of all these people and tell my story, but this really isn't about me, it's about you. I know the pain and the heartache, the distrust, the self-loathing, the shame and the fear and the anxiety of it all. I've lived it. But don't let your past define your future. The wounds go deep, but God. It wasn't until I found the love of God that I found love beyond measure, and I found the love of a father who calls me daughter. It wasn't overnight, it wasn't easy, but it was so worth it. I am no longer restricted by the painful things in my past. I walked into Tapestry Church broken, unable to look at anyone, and they met me with love and coffee. And it's not only about church on Sunday, it's so much more. I found support, lasting friendships with amazing women in small groups that supported me in all my mess. I was dead inside and I was loved back to life. You can heal. It takes time and we can do it together. So if I'm connecting with anybody, please don't hesitate. Come as you are. Meet me on the side of the stage and let us love you. We do love you. Jesus loves you. Do it. I did.
native. My parents are Puerto Rican and Dominican, and ever since I can remember, I was a misbehaved child, and that's me putting it really nicely. You know, there was no point in time when I started to misbehave. I was always like that from the very beginning of my life. And I really relate with a man in the Bible who said, I was woven in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. And pretty much all that means is that sin was in my DNA from birth. There was nothing I could do about it. I was a bad kid. And as I began to grow older, it really only got worse and worse. My environment, I went to public school, I had friends, and they taught me all the wrong things. And then the entertainment and the music going along with that, it made me even worse. By the time that I was a teenager and I was going into high school, I was already molded into this person that was hypersexualized. I was an athlete, but my ego was through the roof. I only cared about me. And so now I'm going into my senior year. I'm dating this girl, and I actually, is this still on? And while I was dating this girl, I got her pregnant, and I convinced her to actually abort the child. And it was one of the hardest days of my life. But it's also one of the most unforgettable days of my life because it was bad, but also because it was the first time I've ever called out for Jesus. You see, with all the bad that I've ever done in my life, I never asked God to forgive me for my sins for one thing. I never thought it was that bad. But when this happened, I remember that night I could barely sleep. I put my face into the pillow and I just wept and I cried. And I wanted to pray, but I couldn't even lift my head up to heaven because of all the shame and the guilt that I felt. And I just remember in my pillow asking Jesus to forgive me. And I just said, God forgive me, God forgive me. And I didn't feel anything, but now that I really look back at it, in that very moment, He forgave me. There was nothing that I needed to do. And I really have to thank my parents too, because when I was a little kid, they used to come to my bedside every night, and they used to pray with me, a prayer from the Psalms. And they did that so consistently that I began to remember that. And so when this tragic moment happened, I instinctively knew to just go into prayer. And so I really encourage you parents that have your kids to pray with them, even if they don't understand what they're praying, because one day it may save their life. And so now if I fast forward just a year later, I didn't really change. It's not like I had this dramatic moment where I got fully saved. No, I continued in my sinful lifestyle. But Jesus began pursuing me now. And out of nowhere, my eyes, it's like the blinders were taken off of my eyes. And I began to see the sinful life that I was. My heart was poisoned by sin, and I saw it. And now I felt, oh my goodness, who's going to be able to help me? Who can change me and turn me into a kind, nice person that cares for other people? Because right now, I only care about me. And I only care about my self-interest. And so somehow I just knew only Jesus. Only Jesus. And so I began to seek Jesus for real. And I really didn't know what to do. And so I just took one step at a time. And I chose, all right, I'm not going to hang out with my college friends no more. I'm actually going to take my laptop and I'm going to go to the cafeteria, isolate. And I would put the headphones into my laptop and I would just listen to Christian music. I didn't even know what it was. I just typed it in on YouTube. And a playlist would come out and it said Hillsong, and I played it. And as I would begin to play it all by myself, I would be there till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm listening to songs about Jesus, but Jesus, it was like He walked into the room. They're singing about how good He is, about how holy He is. And as if the person they're singing about would walk into my space and just begin to touch my heart and pour His love for me into my heart. And so the moral of my story is that it doesn't matter. You can take the worst thing you've ever done and ask God to forgive you for it, and He will forgive you. And maybe your life won't change in that very moment, but if you take one step, Jesus will take 2 steps, and He will begin to go after you. And you will have a moment where you want Him because He's going after you. And so if you want to know a little bit more about me, or if this really touched your heart in any way, I'll be off to the side and you can have a chat with me.